Hello and welcome back to this channel. Today I got ready as if it was for a date and I would just like to sit and talk to you guys maybe. I even wore perfume. You can't smell it, but it smells pretty good. I feel like we should light up this candle. Look, I got this from my roommate. It's a snail and the candle is also pretty interesting. It doesn't feel as if it's a candle, it's like as if it's sculpted, like some type of way. Anyways, I will light this up. A few days ago it was my 21st birthday. Let me make a wish first and then I explain. Like every year on my birthday I got a little bit in an existential crisis because how come I'm already 21? I'm a bit scared because of the fire. Back to the existential crisis I had. I loved my birthdays when I was small. I could see all my friends, have good food and just have a party, like play and do cool stuff. And my parents would pay for all that, so I'll have a big party or something. I didn't realize how grateful I should have been for that, probably. Now I do. And yeah, each year was just like a wonderful time. Just growing up, it never came to my mind that I'm stepping one step closer of having more responsibilities or something. But since my 20s, or since I'm 18 I think, each year that passes I don't feel like celebrating it that big anymore. Why is that? I think the day of my birthday I didn't tell myself, wow, how proud I am. I made it through a whole other year. I was more like, oh my god, where did the time go? How come I'm already 21? What did I do during this year? It passed so fast. And I think that's exactly the point that I want to focus on today. Because I'm probably not the only one feeling this way, as if not life moves on too fast, but like you can't see your progress or your growth. I took some notes yesterday to have like a little bit of a structure of what I want to say, because I get lost in my thoughts or in my trail of thoughts very fast. So, just spilled my tea. Okay, maybe I'll start by introducing myself. I'm Liana, 21 years old now. I'm studying integrated design in Germany right now. Now, everything you want to do, you can basically do it. If it's in photography, in film, in illustration, in fashion, in printing, making things out of wood, 3D production. You can try out things. And I always wanted to do something creative, you know? Just make my projects come to life. That was my goal. Maybe it still is. Or contribute, bring something useful, produce something useful to the world. Like the word useful wouldn't leave my head. I don't know if it's because of the system we live in right now, and that if it's not useful then it's a waste of time, it's a waste of money. But it had to be something that made sense for me as well. Like the values of it have to align with me as a person. I'm in my 4th semester right now and I started seeing some aspects that I didn't notice in the beginning, or I kind of lost my answer to the question, what am I doing this for? In high school I was always drawing in each class because for me it was my free will to draw while I'm in this class, and it was like a hobby. Drawing was everything that I had, really. Just when I'm bored I would just take a pen and draw or something. But losing the reason or the love that I had for this made me feel pretty sad. Or when I realized that maybe it will help someone who's just landing on this video and who sees what I've been through on my thoughts on how I was living my life right now. Why did it feel like time just passed by? I think it's because I didn't know where I was going. You get stuck on the little things, the everyday life things you should do or need to do, like go to your class, do laundry, meet your friend, do some paperwork. You're so busy in a way. In my case, I forgot to see the big picture, or that I lost the point where I was going to. Like, if I'm here right now, well, I'm just moving like this. But every day I need to take a step towards this. I think this semester it started the moment that I didn't like the class that I was taking, or that there wasn't anything I was interested in. There was a situation in which I was stuck, and to get myself out of that, or to change my mind, I think the teacher said, like, do something that you want to do. Like, don't stick on that one thing, but just do what you want. I think that's when I realized that this is not what I want to do. In this case, I mean the class, but in a bigger case, I was just like, what do I want? Like, the statement got stuck in my head. I was just like, what is it that I want? And I couldn't find a real response. So I decided that I will not continue this. So today, I need to figure out what I want. I think somewhere in me, I know what I want. But I have to put it out. I have to write it down. I have to think about it. So it does become a reality and not just a long distant dream or something. Because that's not how to reach your goal. Okay? It's everyday little things that combine, that pile up on each other, that get you to the point where you get one day. And there's always a now to start. Like, it's never too late, I think, to start from where you are. But that means it's now and not tomorrow or in a week. It's just the everyday things that matter. So today, let's figure out our lives together. Because if you don't know what you want, you will never be happy with what you have. That's a thing I realized. I did an internship a few months ago and I was just like, oh, this is not the way I was expecting it. It was good, you know? Like, I did my work and all, but I was just like, it's okay, but it could be better, but no expectations. And sometimes it's good to have no expectations, because if you have too much expectations, then you'll be disappointed. With the experience that I had also, I can now know in which way I would like to work or maybe not. So for the next one, I would have a broader idea of what I want. Like, if you have no idea in the beginning, then it's okay to have no idea. And I think that's basically the student life, or what you do in your 20s more. Not necessarily student, just after school, after graduation, just to find a new place, if you want to work, if you want to study, or if the university is the right one for you, if the method of teaching is the right one, if the thing you thought you were interested in is actually the field you want to work in later. Like, things like that, maybe. I don't want to put the label depressed on me, but I feel like for myself, I don't know if I can apply this to every human being, but if I don't see a goal, or if I don't see a point of living in life, then it feels like it's not worth it anymore. So, this is the point where I'm asking you, what are you living for? I do feel like I sound like a religious preacher or something, but this is a true question. What's the thing you hold on to that is worth living for? Why are you living? You can live your life without having an answer to this question. But if you want to live your life to the max, if you want to enjoy it, if you want to grow, if you want to become someone that is better than you from yesterday, then the answer to this question is what will push you forward. And for me, that something needs to be unconditional. I am not living for myself. Oh, that sounded pretty bad. I'm not living for myself. No, I'm living for myself, but with the help of others. My answer to this would be I'm living for love. It can be put in many ways. Like, the reason I live is because love exists. Because if there would be no love, what am I even doing on this planet? Caring for the people you love, your family, friends. It's any interaction you have with the world for me. It can be love towards your animal, or the way you treat a plant, or the way you take care of your objects, or the small gestures, I don't know, the wind passing by. I feel like it sounds like romanticizing the entire surroundings and everything you do, but I do have my bad days as well, and I do have my tired days as well, and there are days where I don't even want to think about love. I just want to sleep in my bed for the entire day and not wake up. But beside that, love is amazing. Anyways, in contrast to this though, I do have things that I don't like as well. I wish I didn't have to work. Not because I don't like working, but because things that I do because I want to do them, it's not the same as things that I have to do. Things that I have to do, I will do them because I have to do them. But things that I want to do, I would just want to do them because I want to do them. And I don't want the things that I want to do to be the things that I have to do, because then I don't want to do them anymore. Does that make sense? So, in conclusion, I don't want to work in design, I think. What's my goal? In my career, I would like for people to look at the things that I create and be like, oh, this is something nice. This is something that will make me happy, just by seeing it maybe. The question of what am I living for? I answered it with love. How do I want to show love to people by creating something? What can I create to show love to people? I think that's the focus point. I want to be sure. I want to be confident in the steps that I take, in the future that I see, or in the future that I believe in. I do believe that belief is important. How can you reach a goal if you don't believe that you can make it? Or if you don't believe that it's possible, there's a possibility. I think belief or manifesting it is the first step to take to actually walk towards that goal. If you don't believe in it, why do you take a step? Well, for me it's in that way. I think some other people take the step and then even if they can't believe it, they have it, and then they can believe in it. But in the process of this all, don't forget to be kind to yourself or be connected with yourself. What I mean by that is, if you know you're at your limit, if you know you're tired, then relax. Take some time for yourself. I know I'm talking from a place where I can allow myself to do that, and maybe some people are not in that position. But take care of yourself, love yourself, respect yourself. That means, like, don't push yourself too hard to your limit or you'll burn out. And also, don't let loose on yourself. What I mean by that is, if you pick a goal, if you decide to reach something, then work for it. Don't skip days. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on yourself. Believe in yourself. You can do it. What do I want to be in 10 years? I want to be happy. I want to be loved. I want to live in a city that I like. One day I want to have my own shop or cafe with some bake or cakes that I make myself. If I stay in Europe, maybe some Japanese sweets, and also sell artworks or cute things that make people's days. Like This, for example. Isn't it sweet? Travel the world and get to know so much about all the different places. For me to feel like an open window, to feel like I can accept all these things. I want to have a place to live, or a roof to stay under. I would like to have financial stability to take care of children and of cats, because cats are expensive indeed. Socially, I still would like to have many friends. It doesn't have to be too many, but just friends that I can trust and that I know will be there for me no matter what happens. That's the type of people that I want in my close surroundings. Last but not least, I talked about growth, I talked about improvement, I talked about daydreaming of a future. And what's not better than letters? To keep yourself motivated, to keep track of what you're doing. This is like a video diary I'm doing for myself right now. It's like I can talk to future me. Hello, if you're there. Write yourself letters, write yourself mails to you in the future. Where do you want to be in your future? You can think about it now, you can write it down now in your diary or something, but you can also send you the letter, pack it up and say, open it up in 2 years or something, or in 10 years. That makes you realize how much you actually grew. You did get what was in this letter, or how you did not, but you can't be disappointed by yourself. And I think that's the best part, to think that you in the past would be so proud of you right now, to have grown up to be this person that you are. Me 15 has written a letter to me right now. I can read it out for you. 6 years ago? It's crazy. Hey, ça va? Au moment où tu vas recevoir ça, t'auras 20 ans. Actuellement, j'ai 15 ans et je viens de finir avec le collège aujourd'hui. J'ai déjà bu, fumé, embrassé et je vais me percer les oreilles. Et toi? Comment tu vas? T'habites où? Tu vas à l'université? T'as un tatouage? Je pense pas encore. T'as encore contact avec tout le friend group? Mon rêve actuel, c'est de me trouver une plante. La musique, c'est ma vie. L'art aussi, mais un peu moins. J'aimerais commencer du pole dance en vrai, et je sais pas si ça va arriver un jour. Ça va arriver, j'en ai fait pendant un an. Mon rêve actuel serait chanteuse, je sais pas. Je sais pas encore où j'aimerais habiter, mais j'aimerais faire un tour du monde. Actuellement, j'en ai marre de tout et je veux m'offrir. Je pense que ça t'arrive aussi parfois parce que t'es moi, mais bon, j'espère que tu vas bien. Mes buts de vie sont respecter tout le monde, aussi ta famille STP, entre parenthèses. Je respecte ma famille, moi. Être heureuse, trouver un groupe, ne pas devenir addict à fumer, être soi-même, prendre soin de soi, s'accepter, aimer, être aimé, poursuivre mes rêves, me trouver. Bref, voilà, salut et bonne chance. PS, t'es parfaite. Continue ce que tu veux faire, sois heureuse, c'est un autre. I'm so cute. Me from past is so cute. She should be so proud of me right now. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully it was a little entertaining. I wish you can follow me through my journey of realizing my dreams, because I decided that I can do it. I just decided that I can, so why wouldn't I be able to?